George, great session, mate. Just before we start, just want you to have a look at these two follow-through positions. So the one on the right is the later one. And if I just switched around the camera angles, the difference is, obviously, in this one on the left, the kind of the pre, clearly the camera can see all of that club face and the shaft and everything else, so that you've certainly got the club head way out in front of the hands. Now if we have a look at the follow-through the position on the right-hand side, if the camera is down the line, we wouldn't be seeing possibly any of the club at all. So it means that you're releasing far more with the body as opposed to this one, whereas if we just take it back a few frames, as I was saying, the big issue was so far away from the ball, have to attack from the inside, so the club's really working from inside the line rather than across it, and then you end up with this big rolling release with the hands. Very easy to hit it heavy and thin from that position. So this is what we've been working on, to try and get you to take the club much more on the outside, kind of straight back, much closer to the ball, a little bit of weight onto the front foot, and then as I said, make sure the club is tracking what feels like on the outside, but it's fairly actually straight back down the target line. And then the key from here is to get this rotation, get the chest opening so you can deliver the hands before the ball. Beautiful strike, and clearly the lowest point of the swing is now after the ball because of the added rotation of the body. And look at the finish. We're trying to get the rotation on the way through without it lifting up quite so much, so we're trying to stay down through the rotation. Obviously with the pitching it's a bit more of an issue, but I've really trying to get you to keep that right heel pinned. You can see it's just sneaking up a little bit even there. But yeah, there's some interesting questions that have come out of it, but I'm really pleased that particularly when we spent that time on the chipping, you really started to get hold of the strike. So yeah, really nicely done. Obviously if you want to spin the ball a little bit more, try and play it very much in the toe of the club. But that was good.